Hello, you're watching New Vision TV. This is news around Uganda. My name is Len Komjisha. We start off with news coming in from Toro district. President Yoweri Museveni has cautioned cultural leaders against indulging in politics. He advised them to instead mobilize their subjects on development and cultural affairs. Now, in a speech read for him by the State Minister for Disaster Preparedness, Musa Echweru, during the burial of Rachel Atenge Emolot, the wife of the Prime Minister of Iteso Culture Union, Paul Sunday Emolot, Museveni asked cultural leaders to stick to the promotion of culture and leave politics to the politicians. On his part, Echweru warned other communities to desist from taking the Atekal community, Iteso, for granted, saying their capacity to deliver what is promised is more than adequate. He added that their formidable force can only be ignored by one who is not normal, and whoever doubts should revisit their history books. The minister repeatedly said being obedient does not suggest that they are weak. Now, Echweru was responding to earlier messages flooding social media regarding threats to block the Omoromol from setting foot in Toro for the burial of Tieng Adola cultural leaders unless he got permission from them. He urged the Omoromol to feel free to move to any part of the country unless restricted by the head of state. In Hoima district, 14 Congolese have been arrested and 4 boats carrying a consignment of narcotics impounded during a joint security operation in Lake Albert. The operation was mounted by the Uganda People's Defense Forces and Uganda Police Force on Easter Sunday at Tonya landing site in Buseruka sub-county, Hoima district. Albertine Region Police spokesperson Julius Allen Hachiza on Easter Monday told journalists that the operation was meant to restore sanity and secure Ugandans of worries being tormented by some Congolese. The group is being detained at Hoima Central Police Station on charges of illegal entry and being in possession of narcotics. The operation follows an outcry from Ugandan fishermen over rampant raids on water by the Congolese militia, who have often kidnapped and killed some of them, as well as robbed them of their boats and money. The arrested did not have any identification documents to prove their nationality and how they entered the country. Ali Tinkamanyine, the local Council 3 chairperson, Buseruka, hailed the operation but asked for continued efforts if the numerous atrocities against Ugandan fishermen on Lake Albert are to be curtailed, because militia groups have made the lake ungovernable and fishing activities have been impacted negatively. You're still watching New Vision TV. We now take a break and look at what's making headlines in today's New Vision. You're still watching news around Uganda. News coming in from Bara indicate water hyacinth has now covered large parts of River Rees, posing a big threat to millions of people who depend on it for their livelihood in 13 districts of western Uganda. Now, the National Environment Management Authority has now called for immediate intervention to mobilize resources that will help fight the weed, which has reached alarming levels. Jeconius Musingwire, the Western Region NEMA manager, said the affected part stretches from Ndeja sub-county in Rampara County in Bara district up to Chiruhura at the mouth of Lake Mburo. He said all the wetlands along the Rizi, estimated to cover over 30 kilometers, are already infested with the weed. Musingwire said the problem was reported 2 years back, but eliminating the weed has remained a big challenge due to lack of money. He said they need about 1.2 billion Uganda shillings as a startup fund to help NEMA and the Water Ministry eliminate and control the spread of the weed. Musingwire said the money would be spent on putting chain links at crossing points such as bridges and concretizing sites where the water hyacinth can be dried and disposed of in a scientific way. The Rizi catchment drainage system covers 8,700 square kilometers. From Buyende district, 18 people were confirmed dead and over 140 injured after rainstorms swept through 10 villages in Buyende and Kamuli districts Monday night. Houses and property were destroyed, and according to a statement issued by police last evening, 15 of the victims were children below the age of 10. The children included a 2-week-old baby, Silaji Bagone. They also included an 80-year-old woman identified as Eruka Nangobi from Kamuli. The Busoga North Police spokesperson Michael Kasada said and adds that 80 people were injured in Buyende. The storm that started at 8:30 p.m. Monday night ravaged Nabweyo A, Nabweyo B, Nakabembe A, Kabugudo and Itamia villages in Kidela sub-county, Buyende, leaving hundreds without shelter. In Kamuli, 5 villages including Balawoli, Namaira, Nabirama, Kasozi and Kakunu were ravaged by the rainstorm, which Disaster Preparedness Minister Musa Echero described as a tornado. Across the affected villages, there was a lot of wailing as the bodies were pulled out of the debris and later paraded in their respective homes. The storm, according to the Kidera sub-county chairperson William Kiza Wagumale, was characterized by winds that were as strong as an earthquake. Now in Kagadi, Finance Minister Matia Kasaija has directed the Kagadi district authorities to prevail over the firm contracted to do the stalled 22 billion Uganda shillings Kagadi water project. Kasaija asked the authorities in Kagadi to officially write to his office for possible intervention so that construction starts. He said the delay was affecting the National Resistance Movement government's manifesto implementation, yet they had been delivering on all the promises made to the people in the country. Last year, the Water Ministry handed over the construction site to some Crete Egypt engineers and contractors to undertake the construction works of the piped water supply system. However, construction has never started, leaving the community worried. Kasaija said if the contractor cannot start the work as soon as possible, the contract should be cancelled and awarded to another firm. The project chief coordinator, Engineer Joseph Jassy, said there was no progress on the site 5 months after it was launched. The project is expected to enhance water and sanitation facilities to Kagadi, Muhoro and Chenzige town councils once completed. The project is jointly funded by the government of Uganda and the African Development Bank. Now, news coming in from Katakwi district. A woman has been penalized for burying a dog and an eagle that died of suspected poisoning in Toibong village, Akalmu parish in Katakwi district. Loy Amongin, a mother of 2, was asked to pay 50,000 shillings undergot by the community members who described her as a witch. During a heated village meeting on Sunday, Amongin was accused of poisoning a dog belonging to her neighbor Samuel Imalingat after it allegedly ate her eggs. Locals told the New Vision TV that an eagle also died on the spot after eating the carcass of the dog. Amongini is said to have hurriedly buried it to destroy evidence. Now, in her defense, Amongini dismissed allegations about her involvement in poisoning the dog and the eagle, but acknowledged to have buried them. She said she got information about the dog's death from a friend, but even after she tried to inform the owner, he did not seem to bother, saying she buried the dog and eagle to prevent chicken and pigs from eating them since they showed signs of having been poisoned. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching New Vision TV. For more of these stories and the latest updates, please visit our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. I'm Lynn Komjisha.